My name is Nancy NG. I'm Venezuelan born of Chinese ancestry, and I have spent the major part of my life in Edmonton, Alberta. Anti-Asian racism and sentiments have been part of the Canadian and American fabric since the inception of each country. But when the coronavirus became more prevalent worldwide over a year ago, the hate and the discrimination towards Asians is the tragedy of all tragedies. Asians are being punched in the face, pushed down as they're walking down the street, spit at, stereotyped in demeaning ways, verbally abused with racial slurs, and worse, killed as evidenced in the 8 lives lost during a mass shooting in Atlanta. Anti-Asian racism has been poisoning us much longer than COVID. It is destroying lives and livelihoods much longer than COVID. We are all very fortunate that there's finally a vaccination for COVID, but why isn't their urgency the same to fight against racism? Just like COVID, racism towards any group is also a virus that can be polite at times, systemic many, many times, and deadly too many times. We need anti-racism efforts because our lives depend on it. We need it like we need air. We need it like we need water. Be it discussions or conversations or protests or demonstrations, I hope others can hear and see the realities of Asian experiences with racism and discrimination and join the fight against it. The BIPOC community needs allies. Will you join in the fight, or will you sit back and not do anything because racism towards the BIPOC community is actually working for you? I experienced an unfortunate incident yesterday that I would like to share with you. I recently joined a walking group almost every Saturday morning, and we walk around the river valley just to take in the fresh air and meet new people. One of the walkers, I'll name him David, he had wanted his picture taken with the city skyline in the back. And so he had asked another walker, his name is Alan, to take his picture. So David handed the phone over to Alan. Alan was having a hard time getting a good picture of David. And then all of a sudden, David says to Alan that the phone is a crappy Chinese phone. I looked at David and I asked, "What did you say, David?" And David said, "It's a crappy Chinese thing. The Chinese make crappy stuff." I said, "I'm going to make this awkward. You can't be saying that. You're targeting and attacking a group of people." And David says, "Fine, it's a crappy Quebec thing," and then chuckles. I said, "You don't get it. You're still targeting someone, and it's not funny at all." I made sure I was loud so everyone can hear what had happened. Only one person, Alan, came up to me to tell me I did the right thing. I asked Alan why he didn't say anything or supported me or backed me up, and he couldn't answer. This is not just my problem, it's everyone's problem. Why should I carry this burden by myself? If I didn't speak up, and if no one speaks up, this is going to go on for another 500 years. As long as anti-Asian racism is around, I will always be the perpetual foreigner. I will always be seen as the other, and I will always be asked, "No, really, where are you from?" to remind me that I don't belong here and never will, no matter how perfect my English is, or how anglicized my name is, or how many decades I have lived here. Be kind to one another, and thank you.